Sven-Göran Eriksson's dream came true at Anfield. Liverpool beating a Legends Ajax side by 4 goals to do. An old school goal scorers, the likes of Fernando Torres. Anybody remembers Fernando Torres in his prime? He was world class. What a player, what a man. Anyway, at Anfield, packed out Anfield for Sven-Göran Eriksson. I wasn't at it. I'll be at the game next Sunday, this day next week at Anfield for the Brighton game. So I got my ticket for that and I'm ready to rock and roll. Cannot wait for that game next Sunday. So anybody I'll see outside the stadium, probably the Cop end. But anyway, guys, as I say, huge day at Anfield yesterday. Absolutely brilliant from the Reds. A great gesture from Klopp. A great gesture from the club, LFC Foundation, whoever was involved. John Barnes was there, all the ex-Reds were there. And they do it every year, but particularly this year because of Sven and his terminal illness, to be fair. No, I didn't really know he was a Liverpool fan. I heard whispers a few years ago, I think when he was England manager, that he was an England fan growing up. Scandinavia, of course, Sweden, huge Liverpool following. So that didn't come as any surprise. The likes of, Sweden, Norway, Finland, Denmark, all those countries in Scandinavia have a huge LFC following, so that wasn't a surprise. But for Sven, to be a manager, okay, it wasn't Liverpool's first team or anything like that, but it was still at Anfield, get the crowd, get the Kop shouting out his name, the clap before and after the game, the players. I think Klopp met him as well. Jurgen met him and had a chat with him in his office and stuff, but it was a dream for Sven. And it was an absolutely great thing to see. This is what LFC family do. This is what the club does. I know a lot of clubs do it, but Liverpool do it particularly well. International break, of course. We're not back till this day next week against Brighton at Anfield. I'll do a lot of build-ups. I'll do a lot of shows about it. I will be at Anfield. I will be at Anfield next Sunday for the Brighton game. Got me ticket. Got to fly over from Dublin in the morning and fly back late that night. So spend the whole day at Anfield. Let's go. Sag Hart is in the house. Hit the like, hit the share button, hit the like button, guys. Let's go. A little chat about the foundation game, the charity game, 4-2 winners, Liverpool. Doesn't matter really about the winners. Liverpool Football Club and Sven-Göran Eriksson and Ajax were the winners, weren't they? Really, yesterday. And as I say, Redmen TV live show is in Belfast tonight. If you have your tickets from Ticketmaster, I don't know whether there's still tickets available. Check out ticketmasters.ie or Redmen TV live shows. And they're in Dublin tomorrow night at the Academy in Dublin, and I will be there. I think it's 7 o'clock kickoff, Redmen TV Live, so that should be a bit of fun, bit of crack, have a few beers and a laugh with the lads tomorrow night. So if you're anybody still around or has tickets, let's go. Tom Connolly is in the house. Tom, are you going to the Redmen TV Live show tomorrow night at the Academy in Dublin? But look, yeah, absolutely legendary stuff. Absolute legends in the house. Hit the like, hit the share for Sven-Göran Eriksson, because it was a great gesture, as I say, from Liverpool yesterday. It really was. It was a really good gesture, brilliant gesture. And Liverpool Football Club do absolutely brilliant, don't they? Let's just hope we can get all our senior players back from injury for the big Brighton game next Sunday at Anfield, because we got to kick off with two Anfield games. We've got Brighton on the Sunday, this day next week, and then midweek against Sheffield United. So we're looking for 6 points, guys. We are looking for 6 points in the next 2 games. Hello, my Mr. Slayer in the house. Hit the like button, hit the share button. 100 people in, only 1 like. Hit the like for Sven-Göran Eriksson. Let's go. It's free, it's easy. Hit the button. Let's go. As I say, guys, huge day yesterday at Anfield. 4-2 Liverpool winners, Liverpool legends against Ajax legends. But it was brilliant. David should have gone to the limelight, but stuff going on, says Tom Connolly. Absolutely, Tom. As I say, there's always stuff. I'm in work tomorrow, but I'll try head in. I think it's 7 o'clock at the Academy, just off O'Connell Street, Middle Abbey Street in Dublin. So be a bit of fun with Chris, Paul and Steve Hoare. So, go in for a few hours and a bit of a chat. But I will be in Anfield next Sunday for the Brighton game, baby. And I cannot wait for that. I'm hoping Liverpool can brighten up my weekend next week with a win, 3 points. Good evening, buddy. Finding a life in the house. Finding a life. Yes, I've found a new life. I'm in my new apartment. Everything's good. Everything's real. As I say, it's going to be a lot more live shows, a lot more interactive shows. Dave's LFC Chats, YouTube, Twitter and Instagram, X, whatever you want to call it. at Dave's LFC Chats. But Redmen TV live show tomorrow night. I'll be at that in Dublin. And then next Sunday, this day next week, I'll be walking around Anfield, walking around Liverpool, soaking up the atmosphere and getting ready for the Brighton game. And I cannot wait for that one. Cannot wait. Just got me ticket yesterday. So let's go. Do you know Newcastle United? Says Jack Hollis. Of course I know Newcastle United, for God's sake. Absolutely. Absolutely. Newcastle in St. James's Park. Good club. Big club. Black and white stripes. Newcastle. Of course, everybody knows Newcastle United, but everybody knows LFC, baby. Everybody knows Liverpool Football Club. And that's who I support. It doesn't matter if you're a football fan of any team, but you keep it clean in the comments, keep it real. Hit the like, hit the share. Anybody can come in. Come on the tunes, says Jack. Bit hot and cold, I have to say. Newcastle United, little bit hot and cold. I thought they would have done better under Eddie Howe. They had a lot of money. The Saudis came in and took them over, but haven't quite kicked on, have they? Bit disappointed with Newcastle this season, to be fair. Reading that Nunes has pulled out of international duty, says Tom Connolly. Yes, he had a bit of a niggle. I think it's more precautionary, Tom. I think he'll have a good 10-day, 2-week break, and hoping all the boys come back Wednesday, Thursday morning and are ready to rock, because Brighton won't be easy next week, and then Sheffield United. These are the games you got to win. You want to win the league. We're joint top with Arsenal and goal difference. City only a point behind. City play Arsenal. City play Arsenal. That's a game we'll all have our eyes on, but we got to be beating Brighton first. We got to beat Brighton next Sunday, this day next week, at 2 o'clock kickoff at Anfield. And as I say, I'll be at the game, so I can't wait for that. So anybody outside, say hello outside the ground. That should be great crack in Liverpool next weekend. But Redmen TV live show tomorrow night in Dublin. Brighton at the weekend, next weekend. It's absolutely all go for the Reds. Let's hope we get the Europa League final in Dublin now. That would be good. My hometown. That would be absolutely beautiful. Do you like American football, says Jack? No, not really. Not particularly. No, it's mainly football. It's mainly association football on here, Liverpool Football Club and Premier League and stuff like that. The odd time we do a bit of rugby, international rugby. We have a good Ireland team, of course. But other than that, it's mainly, Callum is in the house. Callum Grunshaw, how are you? Callum, hit the like, hit the share, hit the like button if you care. You know what to do, guys. As I say, it's just a little chat, a little midweek, a little Sunday morning chat. Hope you are all well. All you football fans, Red fans, whatever. And they're just talking basically with Sven-Göran Eriksson's dream coming through at Anfield yesterday. Of course, leading out Liverpool legends against Ajax. They were losing 2-1 and he came back and won 4-2. It wasn't about the scoreline. It was about the players. Stevie Gerrard was on the pitch. Fernando Torres, these type of players. We all made Gregory Vignal scored actually the goal to get them back into it. I did an interview with Gregory, who was the fullback, Liverpool fullback, played for Rangers, Glasgow Rangers as well, and in France, but a great lad, and he scored to get us back into it, and then Liverpool powered on with Fernando Torres, of course, in the second half and won 4-2. So it just looked like an absolutely great day. Mick Moran was there, Chris Anderson and Doug from the Dugout Football Channel were all at the match, and they looked like they did a great time. Would have loved them to be there, but I can't and couldn't go. But I will be in Anfield next Sunday, this day next week, for the Brighton game, and we need 3 points next week, guys. We need to get back ready to rock after that disappointment against United in the FA Cup. We need to get straight back at Anfield, get the win, 2 wins in a row. Brighton and Sheffield United, get 6 points on the board. Let's see what City, let's see what Arsenal do in that big game next week, and just go. I will sub to you, says Jack. Thank you very much, Jack. Jack Hollis in the house. Sub, give us a sub, show us your love, hit the like, hit the share. You know what to do, guys. Thank you very much. Absolute legends. I've nearly, 10,700 and something subs, so the road to 11k is on. It's not about the subs, it's about the fun, about the crack, chatting to Liverpool fans, football fans, worldwide. That's what it's all about, bit of crack, isn't it? It's only a hobby for me, so just keep going, keep tipping, keep tapping, and I will do a lot more live shows, and I am on Twitter, X, and of course Instagram at Dave's LFC Chat, so it's a bit of fun. And it's LFC at LFC content as well. I think it is at LFC content. So it gives a look on there, because I say if I'm going live or I'm having an upcoming show and stuff like that, especially on Twitter X, I do it at LFC content. So look, as I say, 10,700. Jack is telling me, thank you very much, Jack. Thank you very much. It must be 1 now. 10,701 for your sub. Thanks very much. But yeah, it took a while to get that actually. But look, as I say, it's a bit of fun. It's not about subs. It's not about anything like that. It's about a bit of fun. and talking to Reds fans, football fans worldwide. That's really what it's about. It's not about subs, it's not about money because I don't make money on it. It's just about the fun. I'll be back in 2 minutes, Jack. But as I say, look, guys, I'm not going to stay on too long anyway. Give it another about 5 minutes. It's really about Sven-Göran Eriksson's dream coming through at Anfield yesterday, leading the Reds out to a 4-2 win, a Legends game, charity game, dream come true game for Sven. You can see the smile on his face walking out onto the pitch, the crowd, the cop, everyone clapping him on and off the pitch as well at the end. Absolute legendary stuff. Klopp met him. Just top stuff from the club, from the foundation and stuff like that. You know, we do it well. We do it really good as a club, you know. So really good stuff. And good luck to Sven. You know, let's hope. I mean, I know it's a terminal diagnosis that he has and stuff, but you never know. You never know. Let's hope, you know, he does as much as he can for him and stuff like that. And miracles happen, guys. Miracles happen. You hear it all the time. But at least this dream came true yesterday. It was like a Make-A-Wish Foundation type dream, really, wasn't it? When he put it out back in, when was it, late January, and everybody got on board. And there was only one way it was going. Robbie Fowler, John Barnes, even Klopp himself got on board. And there was only one way it was going, and that was Sven leading now the Liverpool team at Anfield, the packed Anfield. And the dream came true. Kevin Song is in the house. How are you, Kevin? Hopefully you're well, my friend. As I say, we're just having a little Sunday morning chat here live from Dublin, Ireland, about the Reds, about the foundation game yesterday, the dream come true for the ex-Sweden manager Sven-Göran Eriksson. It was great to see. It really was. It was absolutely great to see. So hit the like button, hit the share button. A lot more content to come. As I say, Redmen TV live show tomorrow night in Dublin. I'll be at it. And this day next week, guys, this day next week, I will be at Anfield, outside Anfield, probably at the Cop End, in around the Shankly Monument, you know, near the Megastore there. A few hours before the game, a few hours after the game, and in the game for the Liverpool Brighton game at Anfield. And I cannot wait for that. That's going to be absolutely epic. But what we need, more importantly than that, is the 3 points against Brighton next week. We got to get our players back from injury, from international duty, hopefully all good, rocking and rolling. There's obviously a doubt over Darwin Núñez and stuff like that, but we need our players back. Will Jota make the bench? Jota's back in training. I don't think he'll start. Will he make the bench, maybe start against Sheffield United? So there's 2 huge Anfield games coming up. Let's get 2 quick fire 3 points. That's 6 points in the bag. If we can do that, we will be well on our way, because we've only got 10 league games left. City play Arsenal the weekend. Who knows what happens? I think if we win 9 out of 10, say 9 and a draw, even if 27 points, I think wins the league. I think if you win 9 games, you win the league. But there's tough games. These Spurs, we've Everton, we've United at Old Trafford. We've got to get at them. We've got to get at them. Green Bean 123 says score prediction for the City Arsenal game. I think Arsenal or City will beat them. 2-1 City. I look, we all want to draw and stuff like that, but I think City will beat them. I think Man City will beat them. So who knows? But it's an interesting game. But we've got to beat Brighton. We've got to turn up and beat Brighton. That's all we got to do. We just got to concentrate in our own game and see what happens. We got to concentrate in our own game. Of course, we've Atalanta, the Italian club, in the quarterfinals of the Europa League as well. That won't be easy home and away if we beat them. And it is an if. We should be too good. But if we beat them, we play the winners of Benfica and Marseille. And then if we beat them, we're in Dublin, baby. It's a home game. And Liverpool and Dublin will be a home game, believe me. I'm only 2-3 miles down the road from the stadium. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. But yeah, I predict, if you're asking me a prediction, I think City would beat them. It's at home, City at home, at the Etihad. You would think that they've all experienced it, been there, done that. But it's a good Arsenal side, so you just don't know. But all Liverpool eyes will be on that one. Excuse me, but all the Liverpool eyes will be on that one. So I mean, any type of result there suits us, really, doesn't it? Other than an Arsenal win. I mean, an Arsenal win would really give them something, wouldn't it? You know, it'd keep them top, of course, but we shall see. We just got to come back and beat Brighton. I think that's the deal we've got to do. Come back, beat Brighton. We'll do a lot more talk about Brighton midweek, of course. I'll do a live show and stuff like that, so have your notification button on. And I will be at Anfield for the game, so I can't wait for that. Cannot wait. Meet me all, few of my old mates over Liverpool. I'm coming in early and going home late, so I'm basically spending 12, 13, 14 hours in Liverpool, and love the city. It's a great place, and outside Anfield is absolutely, the atmosphere outside Anfield about 2 hours before the game is unbelievable, and then obviously if you win, the atmosphere outside the ground after in the pubs is absolutely great. There's taggies as well. Have a look at all the new murals. I want to check out that new Robbie Fowler. What is it, on Coningston Road? The new Robbie Fowler mural. It looks absolutely fantastic. I'm going to have to check that out. I'd love to be standing in the Coppin Park, the Croke, watching the Red Men win. Oh, that'd be brilliant. But it's not at Croke Park, but at the moment in Aviva, Dublin Southside, in Dublin 4, it only holds 51, 52, whereas Croke Park holds 81, 82, and it's only a mile that way. I'm in Glasnevin. It's an interim contract. It's just there. I can nearly see Croke Park from the window here, but it holds over 80,000. For me, it has to be Croke Park if Liverpool are in the final. Imagine trying to get a ticket. It'd be like a Willy Wonka golden ticket to try and get into the Aviva if Liverpool get there. I mean, there must be 500,000 Liverpool fans in Ireland. It's just crazy. So let's watch this space. UEFA and the Irish FA. Ireland did a 0-0 yesterday against Belgium. Actually, it wasn't a bad result. I know Belgium are missing one or two, but Ireland are really starting from scratch. So decent 0-0 yesterday for the Republic of Ireland in the Aviva, of course. But guys, I'm not going to stay on much longer. As I say, just looking forward to getting back with the Premier League next Sunday, and I will be at Anfield, which is great. I can't wait for that, for the Brighton game. Get back, get the 3 points, get players back from injury, get players back from international duty without any more injuries. That's key for Liverpool. But the big news, of course, was yesterday at Anfield. Sven-Göran Eriksson's dream coming true, leading Liverpool out to a 4-2 win. Legends charity game against Ajax at Anfield. It was absolutely great to see, brilliant to see. The club do it, as I said, brilliantly. Fantastic for Sven and his family. Good luck to him going forward. Let's hope he, for the rest of his life and the rest as he's on this planet, that he enjoys every single second. And as I say, miracles happen. Miracles happen. Yes, I was thinking about your conversation with Chris at Redman TV. You said the Aviva was small. Well, it's 51, 52,000. It's quite small, It's a rugby stadium and a soccer stadium. It's a international stadium for Republic of Ireland football, but it's quite small. I mean, you've an extra 30,000 at Croke Park, so 30,000 is a big difference, 30k is a big difference in stadium sizes, so we'll see what happens there. But look, we've got to get to the final first. They don't want to be writing off Atalanta or Bayern or Marseille or Benfica. But Liverpool on the day with injuries, players coming back, if they've a decent squad, should be too good over two legs for any of them teams. But you've got to beat what's in front of you. Nothing's easy in life, but it would be nice, I have to say, to send Jurgen Klopp off. His last game could potentially be the Europa League final in Dublin, written in the stars, lifting the Europa League, which of course he never won. We lost the final against Sevilla in his first season. Remember that game? It was a 3-1, I think. Daniel Sturridge gave us the lead, and then they came back, Sevilla, the kings of the tournament as well. But to win it in Dublin, the trophy he has, I want him in the league as well, though. Don't get me wrong, I want him in the league. But it would be nice. It would be nice. A double, treble. We've already got the Carabao Cup. The FA Cup is gone. But the league and Europa League, wow, that would be absolutely beautiful. And it's in my hometown, Dublin, even better. Guys, stay safe. Talk to you. A lot more build-up shows to come for the big Brighton game next Sunday. I'll be doing a load of shows because I'm in Liverpool next week, so I'll be doing a bit of stuff, like probably a story of the match on the plane going over outside the ground, chatting to a few people outside before and after the game, like to Jack Mack as well and people like that, Mick Moran for the Copy Podcast. Stay safe. Talk soon. Sven-Göran Eriksson's dream came true at Anfield yesterday. Absolute legends. The dream continues. Tom Connolly, cheers, mate. Stay safe. Talk soon. Sven-Göran Eriksson.